The purpose of practicing Breema is to bring you to the present and support you to remain present. If we recognize what the human body means, what it took for the universe to create this magical form, then we have the highest respect for it. If you practice Breema bodywork and self-breema, you see how much the body is respected. You have to be connected to yourself to do Breema. That much the body is respected. From there, all the wisdom of Breema arises. Don't try to heal. Don't try to fix. Because as soon as you want to do that, you come to your mechanical mind and manifest something you don't understand. From the mechanical level, you try to fix something universal. Every one of us is self-developing. You don't need to develop someone else. Develop yourself. Always be grateful. There is not one movement in Breema that isn't nurturing. Placing your hand on the body with any of the Breema principles alive is sufficient. That which is present nurtures your body and nurtures the entirety. So just have this one aim always, to become present when you do Breema, or wherever you are, for that matter. We all have so many things in our mind: business, home, family, friends, so many obligations. While you are practicing Breema, accept that these few minutes are only for you. This time is yours. We need Breema because we need a new posture towards life. If we examine our usual posture, we find that it fits under the heading of living in the past and future, of not knowing who we are. It's easy to see that this posture is not what we wish, and we are caught in it because we haven't found an alternative. Breema offers us the possibility of having a new posture that tells us, let go of the thought of separation. You are not a separated something. You are part of one whole unified existence. With this new posture, you can have new thoughts and new feelings. You can wish to have a balanced, harmonious relationship between your mind, your feelings, and your body. When mind, feelings, and body are in harmony, you can have a harmonizing influence on your surroundings. In your daily activities, do things with full participation. That's part of having a new posture. Do what you do with single moment, single activity. That's a new posture. It doesn't matter how much you have to do. When you start, you do one thing at a time. When you do one thing at a time, the thought of all the rest you have to do isn't draining your energy. You are fully participating in one single activity. Then the one thing you're doing generates enough energy for you to do the next thing. When you see that your mind, feelings, and body are conditioned, you're on the right track. You're on the road to discovering that you're not what you think you are. Then you have the possibility to eventually have a new posture, new thoughts, new feelings, and a new relationship to your life. Don't get caught in what you have been or what you think you're going to be. Leave that alone. Be present. And you lessen your identification with the past and future. Breema gives you a chance to discover that it's possible to relate to another human being with your whole being participating. You can be filled up with well-wishing. You practice one Breema sequence and you see your fear of life decreases. Your fear of others decreases. You become more familiar with this machinery called body. What is its purpose? Why do we have life? Breema is a model for living a harmonious life. Do one self-breema in the morning, and you will see the effect it has on your life. The universe is like a necklace with many beads. Milky Way, sun, earth, moon, human beings, science, philosophy. All of these are beads. But there is one thread that passes through all of them, It doesn't matter how many beads there are. One thread connects them to each other. We feel disconnected from everything in life because we've lost our connection to the thread. That thread is the dynamic of life that passes through everything every moment. What is this dynamic? Where does it come from? From the Absolute, and it passes through everything that exists. It is awareness. And at the same time, it is also consciousness, energy, and matter. If you understand this thread, the meaning of birth and death is easy to understand. When a light bulb burns out, nothing happens to the electricity. The cycle of birth and death is part of the process of existence, and we are all going through it. We have this uniform called body, and when we finish this school, we leave the uniform behind, and we call that death. There is science. There is religion. They are ingredients of life. But if you get caught in any of the ingredients, no matter how great they may seem, all you did was get caught. Whatever comes to you in life, you need to translate into something practical, something for your daily life, something that supports you to know, I exist. And fortunately, this has a very easy beginning. Just get Breema in your body. That means becoming familiar, through many experiences of receiving and giving Breema, with the taste that begins with body-mind connection. To the extent you get Breema in your body, the cotton comes out of your ears and you can hear, because you need being participation in order to hear truth. What you know about Breema, you have to manifest. You have to manifest it in touch, in movement, in words. Breema is a process of transformation, but you don't see how you are being transformed unless you manifest it. Why do you do Breema? To unify yourself and support life. With our eyes, we see form, texture, and color. We are totally identified with the obvious. We don't see the flow of the life force. But when you do Breema, you may experience it, and so may the recipient. We need to see that we are not just Mr. Head. We need to know we have a body. Body-mind connection is not just a phrase. It's a magnificent way of life. Whole body, whole mind is a direction for life. When you have Breema in your body, then when you move your hand, something takes place, because your whole body and whole mind are participating. When you sit, you are sitting. When you walk, you are walking. You have being participation.